Hi everyone, this is Somya. Welcome back to my channel. And today, what we are going to discuss, as you know by the title itself, is about menstruation periods and how it is important to cater to different times and phases of our month in order to get better with our health. In this video, we are going to discuss about the different phases of month, both ovulatory phase, luteal phase, follicular phase. Then we are going to discuss on seed cycling. Moving on, we are also going to discuss on the diet and the workout that you can do while being on menstruation time. And lastly, we are going to discuss on why women today have this issue of irregular periods and what can be done in order to get better with it and all the hormonal issues that happen. So yes, this video is divided into various parts, but I hope that you will find it very, very useful and important. So yes, let's quickly get into it and understand the different phases that is divided for you to know and understand the different phases that we live our lives in. Hello everyone, welcome to 90 Days Ultimate Health Guide Project, where we focus on empowering knowledge, planning, and execution. This is ultimate 90 days journey where you learn how to work on yourself in detailed aspects of your body and transform. If you need any detailed personalized attention with respect to your body, your health condition, and want amazing workouts and nutrition planning, then you can join my 90 days challenge along with this ultimate project guide that we share on YouTube, because it makes your experience better to transform and change your life. So beginning with the menstruation phase, you all know that we have 3 to 4 days of menstruation wherein we bleed, we have a lot of pain, the period cramps, a lot of things happen, right? And that is very common to every woman. Mostly it's a 28 cycle period, and 3 to 4 days are concentrated on the time when we bleed. And that is the time we have our period cramps, and our progesterone or estrogen levels are extremely low. The energy levels are extremely low. We have extremely low in mood. We don't feel like doing anything. We feel that we want to have some rest, and that is common. That is the time when your progesterone or the estrogen level or your energy levels are extremely low. Post your menstruation, we have ovulatory phase, where your energy levels quickly rising up, your progesterone level quickly rising up, and at that time, your energy is extremely high. This is the time when you are most productive. Your mood is extremely high on energy, your mood is extremely active. You feel that you have things that can be done at this time. You have positive attitude towards things. You want things to be executed as fast as possible at this particular time and phase of your life. And this is like 14 to 15 days for which the period which the ovulation phase lies in. And that particular time, if you work out with high intensity, if you work out with high resistance, your workout with more or weight training, or workouts that are high intensity interval training, Tabata workouts, all of these exercises give you the best possible result, because you are able to do workouts for a longer period of time without getting low and dip in energy, because your energy levels are quite high at that particular time. So ovulation phase, just right after your menstruation phase is done, is the time when you're high in energy. So yes, understanding these life phases that we are discussing right now will actually help you decide and plan your workouts. So now when you are in your ovulatory phase, you can plan more on resistance training, more on your workouts that has high intensity involved, or more of workouts that involve longer duration workouts like sprinting or running for longer duration, because you will be able to push yourself and push your boundaries at that time. After your ovulatory phase is done, you again enter into follicular phase, wherein your body actually starts preparing for your periods and your menstruation, as what we can say. Your energy slowly drops, and you need to be considerate about this time as well, because your energy is getting little drop, and when this transition happens, your mood also changes. So when you know about these phases, you will be able to understand, theek hai, matlab my mood is changing because I am going through this particular change in my cycle. Right now I'm entering into a follicular phase where the energy will be dropped a bit, and that is absolutely fine, because it happens with every woman. It's not just you, it happens with everyone. So yes, this is a follicular phase that again resides for 5 to 7 days, and that 5 to 7 days you can cater to a little lower energy levels, and you can also focus on doing workouts that are not that high in intensity. You can go with Pilates or yoga sessions, or you can even go with cardio activity that is having prolonged energy requirement, but you not high in intensity. The focus is not to like put extra pressure on yourself. If you don't have that much energy, you can do workouts that are longer in duration but do not involve that high intensity. So yes, follicular phase is specifically to longer workouts but low in intensity. Next, we move on to the luteal phase, when your energy is absolutely minimum. It's just right before your menstruation. It is where your PMS symptoms are high on point, when you feel extremely depressed. I also get vomiting sensation, nausea, and feeling of just about to reach the bare minimum on your energy. You don't feel like anything. Sometimes there is hot flashes as well. You don't feel absolutely okay. Your PMS symptoms are quite high at that particular time, and this is called the luteal phase, when your energy is dropping, your progesterone is going down. And I really want people to know about their luteal phase, so that even if they're not working out, or they're just doing a little bit of yoga, walking, or just Pilates, just feeling more comfortable with their workouts is more important than just working out for the sake of doing it. More important part here is that they focus on calmness, they focus on meditation, doing some regular yoga, because at that time, that is the need of the hour, that is the requirement for your body, not to put extra pressure, because that extra pressure will only lead to more period cramps during your menstruation cycle. So yes, let it go. Sometimes it's not even required to do anything. No movement is required. Just let it go, relax, rest. You have done a lot in your follicular and ovulatory phase. So luteal phase is just to relax. And yeah, so you can just enjoy the time, or you can just let it go, and make sure that you keep your body under as less stressful position as you can, because the more stress you are, the more will be the period cramps, unwanted mood swings that you don't want for yourself. So yes, focus on relaxation more during your luteal phase. Then, as I mentioned, we again enter into the menstruation phase, where your energy is minimum. I don't recommend any exercise while you're in menstruation. You can only do a little bit of yoga if you want. Everybody has a different menstruation phase. Some people might find themselves higher in energy at that time. Some people find it not doing so much at that time. Some people find it okay. So yeah, whatever is your current feeling with respect to your menstruation cycle, you can do according to that feeling. Only not to force yourself on doing something that you don't want. So yes, these are the 4 cycles that we live our life in, particularly, that is menstruation, ovulatory, follicular, and the luteal phase. When you understand this more, you are able to plan your workouts, your days, and your nutrition much better. Next up, we move on to the second most important part of the video, that is seed cycling. If you know what seed cycling is, then you already understand that it actually helps in balancing your hormones, because seeds are a great way to gather your omega-3 and omega-6, and the ratio of omega-3 and omega-6 in your diet matters a lot, because that helps in absorption of variety of vitamins and minerals. And when you consume a good amount of seeds in a distributed well enough during your month, you're able to balance your hormones much better. So yes, it's also there in my book if you have it. So this is which actually caters to your estrogen and your progesterone boost. So this is how we are going to do it. First 7 days, we will have 1 tablespoon of flax seeds. This will give you a good estrogen boost. Then the next 7 days, we'll focus on 1 tablespoon of pumpkin seeds. That is again focused on giving you a good progesterone and estrogen boost. Then moving on, we'll get into ovulation phase, where we'll focus on 1 tablespoon of sunflower seeds for the next 7 days. And finally, the last 7 days, that is 1 tablespoon of sesame seeds. Now, when I say 1 tablespoon of sesame, you can have it in variety of dishes, recipes, whatever way, but just focus on having 1 table of sunflower seeds for the next 7 days in variety of recipes, or you can have it, soak it in water, consume it with water, add it to your salads or recipes in whatever way possible. Just add them to your diet so that you can get that hormonal balance. The idea behind seed cycling is to get that estrogen and progesterone boost. And with this particular cycle, that is starting with flax seeds, pumpkin seeds, then sunflower seeds, and then sesame seeds, will actually help you a great boost in estrogen and progesterone based on the energy levels that goes up and down. So usually what happens, as we discussed in the previous part of the video, that during variety of phases that we live in, specifically during our luteal and our follicular phase, our energy levels go really down. So we need that energy high. So we need that progesterone estrogen boost. And with this seed cycling, it can get better. So yes, try and get better with your seed cycling. And I can assure you that you are going to get better with your energy levels. You'll get more stable energy levels throughout the month, and your mood will also get more stabilized, and you can get better with your hormonal health as well. Moving on to the third part of the video, that is your menstruation time and what exactly you need to understand. Your periods are the time when your body is the most uncomfortable space, okay? And at that time, you will definitely see an increase weight for yourself. You will have high, water retention. Because of that, your weight will fluctuate. So for example, I weigh 51, 52 kgs in my during my regular time, that is my ovulatory or follicular phase. Then during my luteal or menstruation phase, I will be 54, 55. That is very common. 2 to 3 kgs up is absolutely common for every woman because you retain more water, and during this time you will have high cravings. So when you're you're high on cravings, you'll crave for more sugar, you'll be craving for more things that is having salt and fat. When you eat that, you will retain more water, and when your body retains more water, as a result, you'll see fluctuation in your weight. So don't go and stand on weighing machine every day, and specifically around your periods, because your weight will increase at that time, and that will give you anxiety that is not required. Stress is again directly proportional to gain in weight. So avoid that stressful situation for yourself. Do not stand on weighing machine during your periods. It is important for all of you to understand that this particular time your body requires rest. So I don't want anybody to force themselves to work out. Like many women and many clients come up to me and say that during our periods, we feel like we have missed on our workouts. My consistency has broken because of my period cycle. I'm not able to do anything. Gaining back that discipline is difficult, and I understand that it happens with me as well. But your periods are not meant to push, they're meant to relax, and your relaxation and your rest time is equally important for you to get the results. Your recovery is very important for you to get results. If you're working out every day, your body is not getting enough recovery and rest, and as a result there is no replenishment of muscles, and you won't be able to see the results that you want for yourself. So at the very same time, as much as your workouts are important, the rest and recovery is important. So yes, I don't want or any of you to push yourself too much during your period time. You can relax, chill, do nothing. There can be days in your life when you're doing nothing. So period can be one of those days. However, if you're someone who really wants to have movement or feel good, you can definitely indulge in some yoga, meditation, and doing some relaxation exercises during this time. Now I will be giving you like 4 to 5 minutes of relaxation exercise that you can do during your periods. But having said this, this is not mandatory. You can just do it to reduce your period cramps, because yes, I have felt this for myself as well. When I do a little bit of movement like yoga or some relaxation exercise, it releases endorphins that act as a natural painkillers. So yes, my period cramps are actually reduced to minimum when I have started doing a little bit of relaxation exercises, some stretching, some workouts, not too much of pressure, just little bit of it. That has really helped me in my periods. Second important thing is your diet. Now, your diet plays a very important role in our periods and our menstruation cycle. Now, many women, they feel that this is the time when they can eat anything and get away with it. However, it's not the case. During your periods, you will have most cravings of unhealthy junk food, more of burgers, French fries, and pizzas. However, this is the time when you should make sure that you avoid these junk food, because these unwanted carbs or these unwanted calories will only worsen your period cramps. They will make you feel more bloated because there will be more salt and fat in these meals, more carbohydrate in these meals, that will lead to more water retention. And as a result, you will have more period cramps. I have seen women having so worse period cramps because of unhealthy eating, and which happened because of their cravings. So it's important that you eat in balance during your periods. And when I say eat in balance, make sure that you have 3 meals a day, at least 3 meals. You don't have long gaps or long fasting hours, breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and try and have more balanced meals, more fulfilling meals that have high satiety, that is having like giving you more fulfillment after having, like dal chawal, roti sabzi, more salads that will, and avoid having salads at night. This is again very important because that will again lead to more water retention. So yes, more of balanced meals, more of fulfilling meals, and meals that have high satiety is something that you need to focus on. Next important thing that you can be focused on is having more magnesium. Magnesium is known to relieve period cramps because it has that ability to make your body release more endorphins. So it is coming from dark chocolate per se. If you have dark chocolate during your period time, it is known to reduce your period cramps, and that has been done with many researchers out there. Next is fennel seed water. Again, the researches have been done on fennel seed plant to relieve period pain. So yes, if you are boiling some of your fennel seeds that is soft and having it in form of water, or you're just focused on having fennel seed soaked and then having it in form of water during your menstruation time, it is known to give you relief in your period pain. So yes, you can go for these important tips in order to minimize the period cramps and period pain. It is actually going to help you during your menstruation cycle. And do not worry about your weight gain during your period. It's very common. We all go through it. It's okay to fluctuate. Just wear little loose clothes at that time. Next important and the last aspect of this video is the irregular cycles that many women and girls nowadays have been going through. The last important and the most important part is to understand that irregular cycles or irregular periods happen because we are doing things at irregular timings. If you start doing things at same time every day, this is never a problem. This has never been a problem with our mothers and grandmothers because they know the power of discipline. They understand the power of circadian rhythms. They understand the power of biological clocks. So if you start your day at 7 o'clock every day, you start your day at 7 o'clock every day. That is the most important thing to understand. But what usually happens is we sleep late at night. We don't know when to get up. The timings are not fixed for lunch, dinner, breakfast. So body also gets confused. And this is, it's not something that you do for 1 day or 2 day. This is your irregular period. It is a consequence of prolonged actions that we take on our body, and that is not right for it. So yes, it's very important for us to understand that your body understands biological clocks, your body understands synchronization. Your body does not understand कि आज 2 बजे खाते हैं तो कल 5 बजे खाते हैं. This is something that confuses your body, and when the confusion begins, your cells just do not know how to respond, and they respond in this form of irregular period cycle, insulin sensitivity, insulin resistance. So start doing things at same time every day. Your lifestyle will get better, you will get better, you'll feel light, you'll feel active, you'll feel fresh, because body's response to disciplined lifestyle is always good. So yes, try and incorporating the lifestyle habits, try and incorporating a routine for yourself, and start doing things at same time every day. It is important, it is mandatory. If you want to not fall into that bracket of people who have type 2 diabetes or PCOD today. So yes, you can get better with your irregular cycles, get rid of your medicines just by doing these things. As much as I stress on this topic, I think people are nowadays not understanding the importance of it as much, but I will continue to make sure that you understand that if you start building a routine and start doing things at same time every day, and I'm not saying that there has to be a specific time for anything. I'm not saying you have to wake up at 7 o'clock. You can wake up at 9 o'clock, but make sure that you wake up at 9 o'clock every day. That is important. And it is not for like 1 day or 2 day. It has to be done in a consistent manner every day. And your body will start craving for it. Your body will start waking you up at 9 o'clock every day. So, yes, it's very important for all of us to understand the menstruation cycle, ovulation cycle, follicular cycle, or luteal phase, so that we can plan our workouts, our days, our life better, understand why the mood swings happen, understand what nutrition changes are required at particular time. I hope you find the video very useful. And yes, if you want more information about different hormonal changes or any help regarding hormonal health, you can get this book, that is Complete Nutrition Guide for Lifelong Health. My book entails all information about hormonal health and how you can guide your cells to guide you better and get better with your irregular cycles, irregular periods, and what needs to be done when you are on your periods. So, yes, that is something that's there in the book, and you can get it very easily. The link would be there in my description, and I'll see you in my next video. Till then, stay fit, stay happy. So, yes, that's it for today's video. I hope you will find it useful. Tune in tomorrow at 7 o'clock again for a new day and new learning experience. I hope you get some great insight and make it easier for you to execute in your life as well. And yes, make sure that you also comment below if you have any questions, or reach out to us on the email ID given here. If you have any questions and want to subscribe to our newsletter and be a part of this amazing community that we are building together, then again, you can reach out to us here. So, yes, stay tuned tomorrow, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the bell icon along to never miss any updates. Bye bye, stay fit, stay happy.